Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. My name is Joshua Weinick, and I am an AI automation engineer here at 𝗦𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. In this session, I'm excited to talk about the power of security automation, specifically how we can move from a Sentinel alert to a fully autonomous response action with agentic AI included, and how to do so in a controlled and secure way. AI in cybersecurity is a hot topic, but it's often met with hesitation. How do we ensure we're in control of our automation? That's what we'll be exploring today. We'll look at a practical guide for implementing controlled AI within your automation strategy so you can harness its power without sacrificing security. At 𝗦𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, our mission is to empower every security professional to automate all aspects of their operations. Gil and Sion are serial founders in the security space. Their previous company was acquired by Palo Alto Networks, where they took part as the executive team forming and leading the Cortex offering. Let's start by talking about traditional automation. It has served us well, but it has its limits. It's often static, based on rigid, rule-based logic. This kind of automation struggles against new and evolving threats and requires constant human intervention to keep it updated. We need to evolve our approach to automation. The future of security automation lies in combining the best of both worlds, the adaptability of agentic AI and the predictability of deterministic automation. This is where 𝗦𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 comes in. The image you see here is our prompt to automate interface. You can simply describe the automation workflow you need, and Blink's Builder Copilot will generate it for you using over 400 product integrations and over 30,000 pre-built API actions. With Blink, you can automate anything. Just articulate what you want to achieve in plain English, and a deterministic workflow is generated in just a couple seconds. This makes automation accessible to everyone, and not just developers. For those who prefer a more hands-on approach to building automation, we offer a no-code, all the way to full code workflow builder, meaning anyone within your organization will be empowered to build automations and AI agents within Blink. Whether you're a seasoned developer or new to automation, Blink empowers you to build the automation you need fast. Our automation platform is designed to be simple, intuitive, and incredibly powerful. And if you don't have the time or resources to build your own automations, we've got you covered. Our automation as a service team can build and manage your automation workflows so you can just focus on what matters most. The Blink platform is packed with rich capabilities designed to put the power of automation in the hands of every security professional. We have a Builder Copilot to help you generate automation workflows just from a natural language prompt, an Analyst Copilot for faster investigations and response, AI agents to help run and manage your automations, and a no-code workflow editor for easy customization. Blink also includes a robust case management platform with automation built in from the start. Now, let's jump into part one of our demo. I'm going to show you how easy it is to build an automation that takes a Sentinel alert and triggers a response in Blink. We'll start with a simple use case and build from there. And in part two of the demo later, we'll build our own custom micro agent to assist with the triage of this alert. So we will start off the demo by first prompting our AI Copilot Builder. This Copilot Builder will help us take an idea and turn it into an automation. So what we're going to write is on a new ransomware detected in Microsoft Sentinel. If the alert is critical, we'll do the following things. First, we'll isolate the machine using Microsoft Defender. Then we'll disable the user associated with the device in Microsoft Entra ID. Then we'll run a full antivirus scan on the machine using Microsoft Defender. And lastly, we'll notify our security team using Microsoft Teams. Once we're done prompting our AI Copilot Builder, the only last step to do is to click Generate Workflow. Once we go over and we click on that button, the AI Builder will start building this automation for us. It'll go through over 400 integrations inside the Blink platform. As new integrations are added, this builder is trained on how to build using those. And it'll use the 30,000 out-of-the-box API actions that we have pre-configured in Blink to achieve this automation. It'll then show you a prompt and as well as a preview of that automation. And when we verify that it's correct, we can just click create and hop into our workflow editor. This workflow editor includes all of the tools within Blink, all over 400 of them on the left-hand side here. And when actions are added, you'll see that the Copilot actually takes additional steps to help fill in variables within this action. So you can see for the Microsoft Teams action, it's actually crafting the full message along with the variables that are needed to send this message properly. But once you're done with this, we'll now just take a brief moment to connect all of our tools using the connections inside Blink, and we'll come back to test this automation. Now that we've added all of our connections, we can see that in test parameters, we've added an example sample JSON payload from Sentinel. When we want to test, we can click Test Run, let this automation run for us, and we'll see that at the end, the send Microsoft message to Teams, we're going to just swap over to Microsoft Teams, and we'll see that we received a message that is customized for this alert. So all those variables are being passed to Microsoft Teams, and we're receiving it in the alert format. So just like that, after adding connections, we're able to quickly test and validate that our automation is working correctly. Okay, I'd like to hop back in here as we finish building our initial automation, but one thing we can notice when we look at this automation is that the response steps that we're taking here could be considered high risk. And we may not want to take those off of not receiving any additional triage information about this alert from Sentinel. So what we're going to do next is we're going to talk about AI agents and how we can use them to add reasoning into these workflows. So after the automation is built, we can build task-specific micro agents to run these automations for any security use case. These agents are customized to your tech stack, your processes, and your tools. And just like with our automation workflows, you can build these agents without writing any code. Our no-code agent builder lets you define the agent's roles, responsibilities, and abilities, which are the automations that they can run, and knowledge, giving you complete control over your agent's initial training. It's important to understand the difference between a large language model and an agent. An LLM is great at answering questions, but an agent is designed to perform tasks using automations. So agents within Blink are capable of acting as autonomous operators, receiving alerts or data from various systems within your environment and making decisions on how to complete tasks that they're given. When it comes to implementing agents, there's two main design patterns. The super agent approach, which gives a single AI the keys to the kingdom, all the credentials to your tools. While conceptually this is a simple implementation, it's a single point of failure. The many micro agents approach, which we advocate for, creates an ecosystem of specialized agents, distributing risk and creating a more resilient agentic security system. The key to securely implementing AI agents is to give them access to automation logic and not credentials. By creating a library of safe pre-approved automation workflows, you can allow agents to operate within your environment without exposing sensitive information or credentials to your tools. This is also how we negate the effects of hallucinations within agents. By building a library of safe actions, you can hard code guardrails into their abilities to prevent unwanted behavior. We'll see this in action during the second part of our demo. Either way, once you build AI agents and your deterministic workflow, it creates a powerful synergy between humans, agents, and automations. Humans provide the oversight, agents provide the intelligence, and the automation provides the reliable execution. This is our blueprint for controlled autonomous automation. It's a human-in-the-loop model where the agent receives a task, formulates a plan, and requests secure automations inside the platform that you've already built. Using this model, we're able to ensure that no high-risk activity is going to be done without a human's approval first. For the second part of our demo, we're going to take the automation that we built earlier and create an AI agent to manage and execute the triage of our alert from Sentinel, and this will show you how to bring everything we discussed to life in a real-world scenario. Okay, let's jump into Blink's custom agent builder and start building our Sentinel triage investigation assistant we'll name Blinky. So the first thing we'll do is we'll give it our role and description. So we'll say you are a triage investigation agent. Your primary role is to investigate new Sentinel alerts by executing KQL queries to find related events and enrich the incident data. After gathering this context, your job is to summarize the findings for the SOC team and formally request their approval to launch the remediation workflow. Then we will apply our ability for the agent to query Sentinel itself. So the agent will craft its own KQL queries and query Sentinel using this ability. This is where we would build in guardrails if we wanted to control what the agent is able to do when it uses this ability. We can go into this workflow and say, if you run a KQL query that contains any of these keywords, I want you to fail the query. So that gives us the deterministic control over how the agent uses this ability. And then lastly, we're going to provide the agent with some context, with some knowledge. That knowledge will be in the form of a PDF explaining how to craft your own KQL queries. With this additional context, our agent should be very proficient in crafting KQL queries to search Sentinel for us to find more information regarding this alert. Okay, so let's hop back to our workflow. We'll see that we quickly refactored it to include Agent Blinky here, along with its task on what we wanted to solve. In this case, we're going to provide it the antivirus and the payload information. The agent will start thinking through this problem, and you'll see here that it will start to query Sentinel multiple times in order to get additional information regarding the Sentinel alert. So since we gave it an ability to query Sentinel, the agent is going and doing it. It is using that ability to get additional information as it sees fit. Once it's finished, it will provide you a summary of all of the information that it's gathered from its querying of Sentinel. So this saves analysts many, many minutes from searching through and finding correlated information. It has it all there for you. If we continue on with this workflow, we'll see that when a user responds saying, yes, you can go and block this indicator, then the rest of the workflow continues on and completes successfully. Okay, great. Thanks for watching our demo today. While we focused on a specific Sentinel alert, the key takeaway is that the building blocks you've seen today, the no-code workflow builder, the reusable integrations, and the intelligent agents are universal. Using these same components, our customers are automating hundreds of different processes across their organizations. This isn't just about responding to one type of alert. It's about giving you the power to automate any use case you can imagine across both security and IT. If you're interested in learning more, we'd love to talk to you today at our booth, or you can book a personalized demo with our team by visiting blinkops.com. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a great day.